Hi guys, so today I am coloring the piece that I started working on in my how do I do my line art video, which I can link to that in case you missed that. But yeah, I was really excited the second that I finished doing the line art, and then after I had edited the video, I was so ready to just start coloring. There's just something so exciting about having this really crisp, clean line art that's just ready to be colored in and to continue working on it. So I was excited about this one, but I had to wait like a day before I could start. So I was really excited, but it also gave me a little bit of time to think about the colors a little bit. So when I did start coloring, I really just based it off of what skin color I wanted her to have. And I knew that I wanted her to have this kind of candy red, like this kind of color of red. It always makes me think of Starburst for some reason, but I love that. So I went with that for her skin, and then all the other colors just kind of built off of that one color choice. And yeah, so at first I had a lot of different colors going on, and then I was trying to be more specific and think, okay, what is a color scheme that I should be working off of? And as I was kind of working through it, I realized that I kind of had two simultaneous color schemes going on and was warring with me which one I wanted to do, and they were both happening at the same time, where I kind of had a little bit of a primary color scheme going on where I had a red and a blue and a yellow, and that was there. But then I also had in my head that I also wanted this complementary color thing going on with the red and the green. So I needed to really straighten that out and decide, did I want to commit to either one of those, or did I want to try something completely different or something that just involved more colors? So you'll see it flash by in just a second, but I had an idea where I decided I wanted to create a new canvas in Photoshop and just take each of the main colors that I was using and isolate them in a new canvas where it was just the colors. There was no image behind it and nothing else to really complicate it, just to see how the colors were actually interacting. And then I tried looking at it without one of the colors so that I could see how the primary colors looked together, or I could see how something that was more focused on complementary looked, and it didn't really help. I think that this is actually something that I'd like to try more, is working and looking at the colors alone separately from the image, and maybe start actually putting down color in a separate file like this before I even start coloring, and then I can really just clearly see what the colors look like as opposed to how they look once they're kind of mixed in with the image. And I feel like that'll be an easier way to see if the colors themselves are actually working together, and if not, what's not working. So I think I'll keep trying it. Hopefully it'll be more clear in the future, and it'll be able to help me directionize myself more, where here I feel like I was already so confused and conflicted about what I actually wanted to have in there that once I started picking colors out, it didn't look as good anymore, but I didn't know why. So yeah, I think if I were to start that way, it would be a lot more beneficial than necessarily working on an image with the colors like that and then trying to look at them independently of the image. So I decided that I kind of wanted to try having this like messy markings from paint on her face and the mask and this bird skull on her shoulder, and I thought it'd be kind of cool that it would like unify all of them, and there would just be this connection between that texture, but also the colors that each of them used were kind of connected with each other. And it seemed cool at first, but then once I got it done, I really liked how the X looked on her face alone. But when I looked at the full image, I felt like it didn't really fit and flow with the rest of what was supposed to be going on. And I felt like it was too conflicted, and it really just wasn't fitting. So I decided to go ahead and get rid of it. And I think that's one of those hard lessons that I've had to learn, is that even though I really loved that one aspect of it and I thought it looked really cool, if it didn't work with the image and it was weakening it for whatever reason, I need to be able to cut it loose and just get rid of that detail. And if it's something that I really love and I like, then maybe I can find a way to use it in future illustrations, or even make one that revolves around that so I can use it. But yeah, I've been trying to be more aware of what things that I feel strongly about and I really love, but really, in all honesty, are still weakening the image. And I think the more I'm aware of that and the more I'm capable of letting go with those things, the stronger of an image I'll be able to make in the long run. And I actually really ended up loving the background. I kind of had the idea of how I wanted to have this cutout look to the background from the very beginning. So once I was able to actually put it into action and see that it looked the way I was hoping it would, that was really exciting. But yeah, I really like this kind of look. It looks really mysterious to me, but also like it's hinting at like there's more going on in the background than necessarily what we're seeing. Like there could be more of an environment. So I like that look, especially for more of a portrait image where there really isn't a lot going on, especially in the background, and there's not a lot of space for there to be a background where something can just hint at it and allude to the fact that there's things happening in the background. So that's something that I'm excited to try out more in other portrait style illustrations, something that makes it feel more like there's a story and more like it's concretely part of a world and not just a floating face. So I'm excited about that. I liked it, and that's exciting. And that is about it for finishing this one up. But yeah, I'm really excited about doing more tutorial how-to style videos. Hopefully I'll get better at them with each one I do make, but I'm excited to focus more on a specific subject and really refresh the way that I think about it and the way that I work. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions for tutorial style videos that I can do in the future, definitely leave them. I've got a few that I'm thinking about that I'll start preparing for, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you can catch all those future art videos. And until then, I'll see you at my next one. Bye!